football?
I watch it, but I really don't follow sports.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
Yeah, I know too many.
guy.
I know too much about football. I'm almost embarrassed. I didn't used to, but I know so many people that are so into football.
Yeah, a lot of guys come to me. They talk football, expecting me to know about it, and I'm just like, I have no idea. I don't follow it really.
Yeah, well, I know that I want Peyton Manning to win just because he's old and he's leaving, but I want the other team. I want those Panthers.
Yeah.
I do, because they have two states together. It's like more people will be happy.
Yeah.
Except Peyton's like, I don't know, Denver, Colorado. That's not a bad state either. I'd love to go there. And
Yes.
yeah, I want to go to. Have you been?
No, not yet. Me and my friends are actually planning a trip.
When?
Maybe in the spring.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so bring us back some food of the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, oh, that would be great. I wonder if they check you out, like leaving Colorado. You know, they have the dogs. On this day, February 3rd, stamps commemorating Princess Diana went on sale across Great Britain. Aww.
That's nice.
Actor Jean-Claude Van Damme got married to Darcy Lapierre in Bangkok on this day. I wonder if they're still married. I'm sure somebody could Google it, but like we had. Do you remember that girl who was on the show that wrote that song about Jean-Claude Van Damme? It's the best song ever. Do you remember, Caroline?
Oh my god,
Do you remember it?
I forgot how it went.
Oh, it's so good. She's like an amazing musician. Rochelle Garnier. If you Google Rochelle Garnier, Jean-Claude Van Damme, REW and WHO, I'm going to post it later, but like, it's so good. She's so in love with him. And she wrote this like love letter to him.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, it's so cute. Well, if he's not married to Darcy Lapierre anymore, you never know, Rochelle. The federal trial of 4 police officers charged with civil rights violation in videotaped beating of Rodney King began their trial in Los Angeles on this day. And we all know how that went. Not very well. And we all know how that even went after for poor Rodney King. Mwah. I hope you're watching it and you're having a much better time with David Bowie right now. Darryl Strawberry entered the Smither Center for Alcohol Rehabilitation on this day. I don't know if that was his only time.
Probably not.
Yeah, but he's Darryl Strawberry, you know. Good for you, Darryl. At least you tried. Yeah, YMCA by the Village People peaked at number 2 on the pop singles chart on this day. Peaked at number 2. That's hard to believe that was never number 1. I can't believe it.
Such a popular song.
Who doesn't know YMCA?
Yeah,
exactly.
Like Macarena and all those other cheesy songs.
Before Macarena.
Yeah.
It's the day that Purple Haze was recorded by Jimi Hendrix.
One of my favorites. Yeah.
February 3rd. Oh, Jimmy. Meet the Beatles album goes gold on this day. And the 6th largest snowfall in New York City history was on this day. I think we beat it last week, as now we have 80-degree weather in New York City. Yeah, I know. So in 1961, it was 17.4 inches on this day. And I think we had more last week. Well, at that point, it was 1961.
Wow.
So that was the largest on that. I don't know, but
I got like 3 feet by me.
Yeah, I think last week topped it, but I think back then it used to last a little.
Yeah, because it was actually cold in winter.
Yeah, it didn't just like blast and then thaw. You know, like we had winter for like continuous periods
like March.
of time. Yeah. American Airlines Electra crashes in New York's East River on this day, killing 65 people. So those are all angels with us today. And that was in 1959. Wow. So, you know, the Royal Teens Short Shorts enter top 40 charts and peaks at number 3. Do you remember that? I only know that from that commercial. Who wears short shorts?
Oh, that one? Yeah, I remember
that was a top hit song, but they brought it back for that commercial.
What was it?
It's for Nair.
Nair, right?
Yeah. I know. We wear short shorts.
Yeah.
I know, but that was actually a top 40 song, number 3 on February 3rd. J. Fred Muggs, a chimp, becomes a regular on NBC's Today Show on this day. That was in 1953. So in 53, you could be a monkey and be on a morning show. Yeah, I bet the monkey was pretty smart.
Probably more entertaining than people nowadays.
Yeah, I don't even watch the Today Show. The only time I ever watched the Today Show when I was little, my mother watched it every morning. She always watched the Today Show. I think of my mom.
Unfortunately, I have to watch it every day. At
Why?
my job.
Really?
Yeah, in the morning we have clients and they put it on for them during the day.
The Today Show?
Yeah, so
Do you pick that one over the other
I
one?
didn't pick it.
But they do?
Yeah.
Why did they pick the Today Show?
I guess they think it's informative or something.
Better than Good Morning America? Or
Yes, I don't know.
it's like, I know, it is kind of classic, right?
Yeah.
Twin Peaks Tunnel is the longest streetcar tunnel, and it began its service on this day. That was for you. Did you know there was a Twin Peaks Tunnel? Yeah. It's the longest streetcar tunnel. That was in 1918. I wonder if it has anything to do with Twin Peaks. Tennessee Williams' Rose Tattoo premieres in New York City on this day. I don't even know what it is, but it sounded so nice. Rose Tattoo. It's Tennessee Williams and New York City. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those things. Walt Disney's Three Caballeros was released in 1945. Did they remake that? Wasn't it like Steve Martin? Oh, that was the Three Amigos?
Three Amigos, yeah. Love that movie.
Is that the same thing? The Three Caballeros? What does anyone know?
Caballero, I think, is like.
No, it's completely different.
What is the Caballero?
It was like, I know it was something with Donald Duck in it.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's the original. And then they made the Three Amigos after.
Three Amigos is great.
I love them. That's when funny is funny. The 16th Amendment federal income tax was ratified on this date in 1913. Yeah, God. Oh, God, I just keep thinking, have you started your taxes yet?
I don't even get my taxes because my loans take them every year, so I actually haven't done my taxes in like 3 years.
You don't even have to file?
No, I just haven't. So I should probably do it this year.
Have a piece of cake. Yeah, I think that's a part of a skeleton, yeah. You're admitting it on the internet, exactly. Yeah. But your student loans take it?
Yeah. I don't ever get any of it.
So the government just takes it in one way or another.
Yeah, so I really don't care.
Good for you, Michael. Sophisticated name, Preston. Circus owner P.T. Barnum buys his world-famous elephant Jumbo on this day in 1882. Albert Spalding, with $800, starts Sporting Goods. We all know, manufacturing the first official baseball, tennis ball, basketball, golf ball, and football in 1876.
Grew up with those.
I wonder if you can deflate all of them. I know. The world's first commercial cheese factory was established on this day.
I love cheese.
And who doesn't love cheese, right? If you don't love it, you're lying.
Yeah.
I know.
I would go vegan, but I can't give up the cheese.
They have vegan cheese, but it's just not the same.
It's like the
I know.
gluten-free bread.
Yeah, it's like,
horrible.
I know. No, not all of it is horrible, but, you know.
Probably a few.
I know. God, the thing that cracks me up the most is vegan gluten-free pizza and vegan gluten-free nachos. Those are like, how can that be?
Ow!
Yeah,
I know.
Nachos are corn.
But
Nachos
vegan,
fine, but
Corn chips.
but cheese.
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
I know.
Nachos are inherently gluten free.
There you go. Birthdays on this day. Tallulah Willis, the third daughter of Bruce Willis and Demi Moore's birthdays today. Happy birthday, Tallulah. Cody Gifford, the son of Kathy Lee and Frank Gifford. It's like Children's Day. Isla Fisher. Isla Fisher? What is she in?
Like so many movies.
Like what? I know her. She sounds so familiar. She's an Australian actress. Do you know anything she's in? Was she like in cartoons?
She was in Wedding Crashers.
Ah, Wedding
The redhead
Crashers.
one?
She's the crazy
the
one.
redhead?
Oh,
Crazy
okay.
redhead.
Okay. Tyrone Poole. I only put him in because he's the NFL cornerback for the Carolina Panthers. Go Panthers! Lee Crystal, the rocker who was in Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Good for him. Nathan Lane, We all know who Nathan Lane is. He's from Jersey.
Is he?
Yeah, born in Jersey. It's his birthday today.
Really? Happy birthday.
Lizzie Borden, it's her birthday today. Morgan Fairchild's birthday is today. Oh, God. I love her. She is like the prettiest, baddest lady, Morgan Fairchild. Dave Davies' birthday is today from the Kinks. Melanie, her birthday is today. I hope you know who Melanie is. I have a brand new roller skates, but she's also saying, lay down, lay down. Oh, Melanie, I have, how's that roller skates on? You have a brand new key, that's the one. Oh, Melanie. Yeah, you never heard that?
No, I've never heard that song.
The roller skate one?
No.
Wow. Well, Melanie was a huge star. Supposedly, I know people that know her, and she's, of course, like, bankrupt from poor management in her heyday. She had a lot of hits. Blythe Danner, her birthday is today. Isn't that Mrs. Gwyneth Paltrow? Gwyneth's mother? Mm-hmm. Dennis Edwards, also Mr. Gwyneth Paltrow, is singing in the Super Bowl, and her mother's birthday is today. Dennis Edwards, rocker from the Temptations, birthday is today. Love the Temptations. Me too. Eric Haydock, the bassist from the Hollies. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. Joey Bishop, the entertainer, member of the Norman Rockwell U.S. artist. Oh, no. Joey Bishop was born in New York. He was one of the Rat Pack, and he was a guest on talk, comedy, and game shows. Norman Rockwell's birthday is today. God, it's so many birthdays. Elizabeth Blackwell, who was the first woman physician ever in England. Her birthday is today. And angels, people who died on this day. There are crazy angels today. Lana Clarkson, she was the actress of Amazon Woman on the Moon, and she died at 40 years old, so we needed to celebrate her. Carla Faye Tucker, I don't know who she was, but she was a murderer, and she was executed on this day at 38 years old.
Nice.
Bohumil Harmel, the Czechoslovakian writer, storyteller, wrote hyper-realist texts, studied at Charles University in Prague. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
I did that for you, too.
Mm-hmm.
Died today at 82. Audrey Meadows, do we know who she is? Alice from The Honeymooners.
Oh, okay.
Alice!
Yeah.
She passed away on this day. Wild Jimmy Spruill, a blues guitarist. Nancy Culp. Who ever watched the Beverly Hillbillies besides me? She was Miss Jane. Do you remember Miss Jane on the Beverly Hillbillies? Is that too far gone for any of you? Did you ever see the Beverly Hillbillies?
That was before my time.
But they have it on television, don't they? They don't have it on it. You don't know who Ellie Mae is?
I don't even watch
You don't know
television
who
anymore.
Granny is? Oh, yeah. The Beverly Hillbillies. It wasn't my favorite show, but I still could sing the song. John Cassavetes, actor and director, died on this day. Joe Meek committed suicide. He was in a band called the Tornadoes. I have no idea, but suicide just needs a shout out. Eduardo Monlane, the president of Mozambique, was murdered on this day. And then here's a big one. Big Bopper, Richie Valens, and Buddy Holly. This was the day that their plane went down. And that's what the American Pie, right? The day the music died, right?
Yeah.
It's all about that plane. And I heard today that there were so many other people that were. Waylon Jennings was supposed to be on that plane.
Really?
And someone else was supposed to be on that plane, but it wasn't their time.
Those two had to pass away, right?
3.
Okay. Wow.
Big Bopper, Richie Valens. Richie Valens was 17 years old.
He's an amazing singer.
He was 17. Buddy Holly was 22. And Big Bopper was 28. And that was the day that'll be the day that you say goodbye. And then Belle Starr, I don't know who she is, but she was a female gangster, and she was murdered at 40 years old on this day. And that's enough of that. You ready to meet some people?
Yeah, it's
You want to push a button?
Sure.
There you go. All right, we'll be right back on February 3rd. Yeah. All right.
Minutes of fame. Let me tell you, keeping it real, keeping it real. eyes of Rue.